Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn about trigonometric ratios related to right triangles, and we're also going to use trigonometric ratios in order to solve a right triangle problem for a missing side. So what we've learned in the past is that the sine of an angle is equal to the opposite divided by the hypotenuse, cosine is equal to the adjacent divided by the hypotenuse, and tangent is equal to the opposite divided by the adjacent. And we learned this acronym SOHCAHTOA, and if we remember that, we can set up the equation that we need. Now, a few things to remember, some helpful hints, draw the picture, draw the picture, draw the picture. Label it with the sides, label the opposite of the adjacent hypotenuse. Are we given any angle measures? Label everything you can. Let's look at a picture every time. And then if it gives you an angle of elevation or angle depression problem, we always have to mark that angle from a horizontal line. And here is a nice picture, so we could see that the angle of elevation from Squidward's eyes upward is this angle here, and the angle of depression is still from the same horizontal, still from him looking straight ahead, but him now looking down, and this is the angle of depression. So here's the problem we are going to deal with today. You wonder how tall a grain silo is. You walk 60 feet from the silo and find that you have to look up at an angle of 38 degrees. If your eyes are 5 foot 3 inches off the ground, how tall is the silo? So we have this picture. We have an angle of elevation of 38 degrees. We are 60 feet away, so the base is 60. We would like to know how tall the entire silo is, but the first thing I'm going to do is look at this picture. I'm going to try to find the height from P to T. So if I want to find x, I want to find that height from P to T, I need to know which two sides I am dealing with. In this case, I want to find the opposite side, and I know the adjacent side, both looking from this 38-degree angle. I also don't know the hypotenuse, but in this case, I don't need it. So I know that opposite and adjacent falls into the tangent ratio. So the tangent of 38 degrees equals x divided by 60. I set up an equation first. Now, making sure we're in degree mode in our calculator, we're going to start solving this. So to get the x alone, we're going to multiply both sides by 60. So that we get x equals 60 times the tangent of 38 degrees. We're then going to use our calculator to evaluate that as a decimal and get x is approximately 46.88 feet. Now that's not the whole height of the silo yet, but what we can do is we can then take this x value, which is 46.88, add the person's height to the ground, which is 5¼ feet. 3 inches is 1/4, which is 0.25. So we can take and find the height of the silo by adding the height of x plus the height of the person, and we get that the silo is approximately 552.13 feet. And that's how you solve a problem, by setting up a trig ratio and solving for the variable.